It's our second day at Museum of African Design out in Maboning Precinct in the city of Johannesburg. And today's backdrop is the International Relations Young Architects from Germany exhibition. Welcome to this edition of the Art Bulletin. I'm Tumi Sedumedi, and thank you so very much for staying with us. Young artist Lekau Matsena will open his solo exhibition titled Colloquium 1 at the Youth Space in Pretoria on the 7th of September. On the day of the opening, an artist discussion will take place, and it will focus on the role of a black artist in an unjust and unequal society.
In the townships, rural areas where us black people are affected, and I felt there's a need for artists to sort of like come together and discuss our role in general, you know, within our society, how, you know, we can sort of like engage with the community through our works. Motsatsing Club, a songstress, she'll be opening for me 12 o'clock, and from then on we will have poets from Pretoria. Then after there will be a discussion and the show will open.
20 years of television in South Africa. What's next? That's the theme for this year's Discop Africa conference, which takes place in November. We attended the launch for Discop Africa and Discop Pro.
Discop Africa is an annual 3-day trade show that brings together buyers, sellers and producers of televised entertainment content seeking to do business with and across Africa. This year's Discop Africa will take place from November 5th to the 7th at the Sandton Convention Centre. According to its website, this year's trade show will include 20 years of television in South Africa, What's Next, which is a 2-day summit that will examine the challenges to develop a sustainable and homegrown digital television ecosystem that can also serve as a role model for the rest of the continent, as well as a special gala evening honoring 45 years of culture-defining African-American televised entertainment.
It celebrates productivity, encourages self-confidence and promote economic sustainability and independence. That's the Levia Straws and Company Pioneer National Festival, which takes place on the 25th of September in Braamfontein.
We're trying to create an entire youthful generation that are going to dictate what their careers are going to be, what their future is going to be by entrepreneurial thinking. So we've brought together an edutainment style festival. Instead of just being music, we're going to teach kids by giving them exposure to all the rock star entrepreneurs that are around them but they never get to see. Guys like my friend David and Frypan here. 40 speakers, young entrepreneurs doing it for themselves, driven by passion and productivity. Yeah? And we'll have some speed mentors, the opportunity to work with some business executives, 5 minutes, one-on-one. And then at nighttime, we'll have 3 fabulous parties.
The Black Cat Bones, Tidal Waves and the Cable Stealing Gypsies are some of the acts that will perform at the next edition of the Sandton Craft Beer Fair. It takes place on the 20th and the 21st of September. Festival goers will get to taste over 40 beers and ciders from 15 breweries.
Fairgoers can look forward to some of the best South African breweries from Johannesburg and Cape Town. We've got new breweries that we've added to the list for this time round. Swagger Brewery, Soweto Gold Lager and Brew Hogs, as well as some of the old and existing ones, Aces Breweries, Jack Black, Darling Brew. So we've got some really cool stuff. As well as for the ladies, we have oysters and champagne, as well as some delicious cocktails and lots of different food vendors, people who are selling really cool homemade stuff, Taylor's Good Food, very Papa's Chili Pregos. We've got Greek food, we've got the Bedford Mexican food, so it's all very exciting. Got an awesome band lineup. Some very well-known South African bands such as Cable Stealing Gypsies, Black Cat Bones, the Tidal Waves, the Valves. We've also got Greedy Greg, Dave Bordians, Gleg Hodgins and Lost and Found. And what's very cool is we've got something for everybody. So whether you like the more mellow and chilled music or you like something a little bit more upbeat, as well as we've also got some DJs for later on in the evenings.
Comedian and best-selling author Pamela Stevenson Connolly has teamed up with TV star Arlene Phillips and Australian producer Harley Metcalf. They're bringing popular dance show Brazuka to South Africa. The multi-year tour of Parato Santos Brazuka is coming to the Joburg Theatre next month.
cast of 16 amazing Brazilian dancers. They're masters in their own styles. So we have Lambazouk, which developed from Lambada, which of course has African roots, Samba de Gafieira, which is a partner dance, the Brazilian martial arts dance, capoeira, many dances that all combine to tell this story of a young man called Parato Santos, who was a fisherman when he was a child to help feed his family, had an opportunity to dance, really wanted to, but his father said no. And then there are lots of layers, of spiritual layers, and the best thing is that the audience gets to join in. They're always on their feet at the end, dancing with us. There's a lot of soul and passion and rhythm. I'm very, very proud of it.
On Wednesday evening, the Blues Room at Moyo's Melrose Arch featured two young and promising artists, Nani and Habib. They featured special guests, Melanie Scholz, Wandabalo Ilindwe Makolo, and Nomfusi. We spoke to the organizer about the up-and-coming August Women's Month special.
Nani went on first, and she was a little shy. So I think for her and for us, we all felt that kind of slight discomfort to begin with, but I think by her third song she relaxed a little bit into it, and then we all went with her flow. She's good. There's a lot of scope for growth, and what Up and Coming also wants to do in the future is help to develop the artists in the areas where we feel that they need help and they need encouragement. Habida, the complete opposite. Very, very confident on stage, very big, vivacious character, not shy at all. I think she'd only had a couple of rehearsals, so her set could have been a little tighter, but it was very entertaining. The audience were entertained.
Durban is about to get delicious, delectable, and yummy. This as Unilever prepares to host the 2014 Chef of the Year competition. Teams from all over the country will compete for the title on Thursday, the 11th of September. The National Unilever Food Solutions Chef of the Year competition has been running for 40 years and is one of the biggest culinary competitions in the country. The competition features 5 categories with 3 prizes in each, representing a total of 110,000 rands in prize money. Gastronomic professionals from all over South Africa have been perfecting their culinary craft since May, submitting their recipes for entry into the competition. The chefs competed in regional finals first and are now preparing for Thursday, the 11th of September. The national finals will take place at the Unilever Food Solutions State-of-the-Art Kitchen in La Lucia Ridge. From the International Relations Young Architects from Germany exhibition currently on at the Museum of African Design in Maboneng Precinct, that's all we have for you today. Please feel free to visit www.ifa.de for more on this exhibition and the project. To keep in touch with us, you can always tweet at MoneyLive SABC, hashtag the Art Bulletin. Until next time, it's a goodbye from us.
Do you think that the media has then fully unpacked of what these strikes could possibly do to the economy if it's going to